Right, good morning. Good morning, everyone. Monday morning. I don't think I've ever streamed on a Monday morning. It's just, I must be on annual leave. But I thought I didn't stream yesterday. I was going to do one late last night. This is episode 15 of season 2. So I'm going to start that because I know a few people now starting to watch it on YouTube, which is bewildering, really. So yes, I have a holiday today, so I've done everything I need to do this morning. Hello, Pop. I didn't think anybody was going to be around on a Monday morning. I thought you were all going to be busy doing stuff. So welcome in, welcome in. Yeah, so I've went and got my driving license renewed this morning. Sun shining down here. It's absolute glorious spring day. So yeah, thought I've got a couple of hours spare, and then I've got to go to the school and sort some bits out. I don't know. So I've got 2 hours spare. So I thought I'm going to stream, and we're going to do the Miami Grand Prix. Right, we should be okay here. We should be up in the points. It's our medium speed what's going to kill us, but I can't do any more upgrades because my cost cap will start to be a bit it's going to be a bit tight. Once I get to about 50 million, I start to do all the research. So I'm going to start researching for next season. I think where we're going to finish. We've got a pretty decent car, and I think for next season, with a few upgrades, I think there's only minor changes next year, so I've got a feeling we're going to have a really good car next year. But usually when I think that, it all goes to pot. So we're going to start this qualifying off, and even though we're in Miami, you can see there Sunday's heavy rain for the Grand Prix, so that's going to mix a few things up. Can we dare to dream of a podium? Probably not, but we'll see. How are you guys doing? Enough about me today. Enough about me. Right, we're going to send these guys straight out. We're going to do one lap and see if that's going to be enough to take us through to Q2. Yeah, that's good, Dean, mate. That's good. There wasn't much football yesterday. It was a boring day, wasn't it? Yesterday with sport. I know we had the Grand Prix, but that
radio check.
I don't know.
Radio's good.
That sort of mixed into my Saturday night thinking. It was weird. It was weird having it so early on Sunday morning. I went back to sleep, didn't I? So it felt like it was Saturday night rather than Sunday. So it was a bit of a crappy day for sport yesterday.
Yes, copy.
Yeah, I am, mate. I got up this morning.
Good stops.
And obviously me and the wife, we got to get the kids up. But Jesus, I felt like I've been out in the piss all night. I felt like I've been drinking all night. I really did. And I haven't drunk for ages. I haven't drunk for ages. But it's such a nice day here today. It's making me feel really good. Just that spring weather.
Copy. We're happy to push.
Plus I've got a few jobs done.
Okay.
Right, we're going to push him now. And we'll push Albon now.
No saving required. Yeah, copy.
Come on then, Magnussen, lad. Great form at the moment, this guy. He's doing very, very well at the moment. I was actually going to dump him. Earlier this season, I was thinking about dumping him, and he's been the best driver we've got. I didn't think I'd have anybody in this morning. I just thought I'd just do this and have a quick race. I thought, I'd have 1 or 2 in. But it's not for viewers. I'm just playing just for fun, really. Hello, Daniel, mate. Happy Monday to you. How are you doing? I haven't seen you for a while. What have you been up to? What are you playing? Good to have you in, mate. Albon, is Albon going to get back into form? He looks quick, doesn't he? Magnussen's had the last few qualifying sessions on him. So we've only got to wait till for F1 Manager 24. I think it's Wednesday, isn't it? Wednesday they're going to release a video. I don't know if they're doing a play along. Magnussen across the line. So I'm excited about it.
Focus on the energy.
Actually excited about that.
Yep.
Doesn't take much for me to be excited these days, to be honest. Okay, let's see where the land lies with these.
Yep, copy.
Tell you what, we're close to Ferrari, aren't we? I know this is only the first lap, but that's a good sign. There's our nemesis, Pocher in the Haas. They're the guys we're dealing with at the moment. We always seem to be with them on track. Hulkenberg seems to be struggling in that Haas. Oh, mate, Daniel, you don't have to tell me, mate. You know that I'm the biggest Mercedes fan. Well, I say Mercedes fan. I'm the biggest Lewis Hamilton fan. I'm so annoyed. That car is awful. They just seem to be going backwards. I'm actually questioning. I don't know whether anybody else. I'm actually questioning. I'm going to leave Magnussen in. I think that's just going to be enough. I can't see Norris improving that much. I'm actually thinking, is Toto Wolff, has he had his day? I don't know. You know, he's had a great time. I'm not going to debate that. They've had a lot of staff changes, but that car, that's the third year in a row they've produced a stinker. Absolute stinker. Yeah, they will. Well, I think there'll be a transfer in place for next season. That's what they'll do. The thing is, it's the same with any manager at any football club. There comes a time where they start to, you know, it does happen, and you just get a bit fed up of hearing the same voice and that, you know. Perhaps Toto's had his day. I don't know. But there's no excuse for that. Mercedes are huge, you know, brand. But I like Ferrari. Ferrari look really good. I think Max would have probably won the race if he had stayed in the race. I'm a bit disrespectful to Carlos because I thought he had a magnificent weekend. He will get a drive off that next season. No question.
1 should be great.
Oh, I think he'll be quick. I think he'll be quick at Ferrari, yeah. Because I think even if you look for the last 5-6 years with Ferrari, they've always had a good car over a lap, haven't they? Their race pace seems to drop off, but they've been quick. And I think they've just got to find that right balance. They look this year pretty good.
Push a bit more. Cover that.
The thing with Ferrari, they've got to sort out their tactics and their
just keep the pace up.
Their pit stops. That's a huge thing they have to change, and they've actually been really good so far. We've all laughed at Ferrari, haven't we, in the last couple of years? Some of their tactics and their pit stops are bewildering.
We're happy to push on with the tyres.
But yeah, it's a breath of fresh air. I wish Hamilton had gone this year, really. He's done there, you can tell. He's tired. He's tired. I mean, after an upgrade or two, maybe Mercedes might mix it up a little bit. I don't think they'll win races, I don't think, unless there's a huge, I don't know, a crash at a track or something, I don't know. And it has been happening, or there's been a few DNFs. Maybe they might get lucky, but I can't think that they're going to be challenging But a couple of upgrades and they might be up there. You never know. You never know. If I say they won't win, they
Bring
probably
the pack
will.
up.
If I say they will,
Yeah,
they won't.
copy.
That's what happens with me.
Back on.
People who know me enough know that. I'm the prophet of doom.
Let's try and build this pack up.
Yep, copy.
Hey, how are you, mate? Hey, how you doing? It's 11 o'clock where you are. 11 o'clock in the evening. You've had your day. What's Monday like? Can you give me any indication what the future is going to be like for me today? You're in future. Are we going to get through here? Look at Albon. He's top. I didn't notice that. P1 for Albon on the used tyres. Is everyone else sandbagging? Yeah, they're all on used tyres. Well, mate. I want to enjoy this day. I've got a day off today. Magnussen's going to have to go out, isn't he? Look how close this is. I don't know. Are you guys who are new in today? Look how close this is. This is season 2. There's only a second from P1 to P14. There's only a second in that, and usually, especially in season 1, the bottom 2, which was Alfa Romeo. I mean, Bottas is doing really well. He's P12. They were 2.5 seconds off the lead car. And by the way, Lance Stroll is doing very well. He's in really good form. So any Lance Stroll fans, this is your place to be at the moment. Because he's doing bloody well. Still doesn't seem right me saying that. I'm worried about Lewis. Verstappen's going to improve, isn't he? Yeah. With the last 2 times we've had a couple of Q2 exits, especially Magnussen has. So I'm going to send him out again. I'm going to be safe. He might be through anyway, but Albon, that was quick. I'm hydrating, mate, and I'm stretching. Thank you. Oh. You know what? I actually sit in this chair, and if I don't stretch, the old shoulder does get a bit achy.
Good. Warm up on brakes.
Yes.
Old age, mate. Old age. But thank you.
We can push more.
And I have got a lovely coffee in front of me. It's only my second one of the day, so it's really perking me up. I want to really get these tyres into optimum. Anybody who's new in, I don't do 2 laps over a qualifying session. What I usually do is I'll send these guys out on their warm-up lap, and then I'll take over their tactics, and I'll be aggressive now. I'm pushing the tyre now, and I'm pushing the fuel just to get it a little bit lower, so it might just get us a quicker lap in. So I tend to push a bit earlier. Now the tyres are nice optimum temperature as well for him to push this lap.
Use energy.
That's how I do it.
Cover that.
It might work, it might not. Probably not. That's how I do it. Those of you might just leave it on automatic. Then. Yeah, coffee today, mate. Nescafe today. I mean, it is the morning here. It's only what? It's 9 o'clock here, isn't it? 10 o'clock here. 10 o'clock in the morning. Yeah, do you do an automatic, do you? That's fair enough. I just seem to think that for me, you can just warm the tyres up a little bit more. They just seem to be in a better place if you just could be a bit more aggressive on that opening lap. I think when it's automatic, it will just do light. It'll just be light on the tyres and light on the fuel right till you get to the line nearly. But it doesn't. I got a great hour sleep. Sleep. I got a great night's sleep, I did. But I felt worse for it this morning. I slept 5 hours Friday night. Slept 4 hours yesterday night. And when was it? Last night I slept 10 hours. 10 hours sleep. Yeah, Magnussen's through. Wasn't the greatest lap.
The pack up.
Copy.
So we're safely through to Q3, which is lovely. Leclerc's in trouble. Hamilton's out in Q2. What about Verstappen? Verstappen's... yeah, he's gone P2. Only just through, but look at the times. That's what we're up against, guys. Look at the times. It's so close. Piastri's really good. Sergio's struggling though, but Lance Stroll quickest again. This guy is on one at the moment. But look who's out. Sainz just through. Hamilton and Leclerc both out. We are quicker than these guys at the moment. Nuts. Oh, I didn't have that many on Friday night. I got up for qualifying Saturday morning, so yeah, I was up really early. But I did have a little siesta in the afternoon. I've done the Spanish life. So look at Albon. He's got tyres coming out of his ear holes. Let's go to Q3. Let's not forget it's going to be a wet race, so I don't know what's going to happen. Mate, probably knowing you do stream a lot. What time have you got to work tomorrow or not? Right, a little different tactic here, because I usually send them out really early. I'm going to send Magnussen out last. So we're literally going completely different. This is a little bit left field for me.
If you've got any pace left.
But we have... it doesn't really matter. I should have put Albon on fresh tyres, to be honest. Because we have got a heavy rain forecast for the race, so we're only going to be using intermediates and wets probably.
Can push through.
Okay, so I like to push this. We're using a little bit of fuel, so just to make the car a little bit more lighter on its feet.
Yeah. Deploy. Yeah.
No saving required.
I want to see actually, because sometimes the used tyres are quicker than the...
And energy is available.
Copy that.
So look, his tyres are nicely up to 90. Oh, hello Enzo. I'll call you Enzo Ferrari, shall I? Yeah. Yeah, Daniel. Welcome in, welcome in. Really nice to have you in here. Yeah. I should say that, shouldn't I? My English is terrible, even though I am English. You must be a happy guy. Ferrari were excellent, weren't they, the weekend? They were excellent. It's everybody's favourite second team, Ferrari, aren't they? It's really, really good to see them taking the fight to Red Bull. Someone has to. And the might of Ferrari look like they're changing. Very, very quick. Qualifying's going really well. We're actually we've actually got 2 in Q3. Got a bit of traffic here, which is a little bit annoying. But Lewis Hamilton and Leclerc both out in Q2. So we've got a little bit of a mixed up grid here. Okay, Albon P4.
Let's get the pack under control.
I'm a little bit... a little bit annoyed about that.
Okay, happy to manage tyres short term.
And Magnussen's not going to be quick at all because he's stuck behind Russell, isn't he? I shouldn't change my tactics. Oh, he's P2! Yes! Look at that!
Focus on
5
pushing the pack back up.
milliseconds. Oh,
Copy.
Stroll. Look at Stroll. Stroll is the Max
Back off
Verstappen on
now.
my game.
Copy.
If anybody who loves Lance Stroll, get into the stream because he is like a different guy on here. He's absolutely crazy. Keeps pumping these fastest laps in. Oh no, we wouldn't. So yeah, we've got a wet race. Even though we're in Miami, which is absurd, we've got a wet race. But these guys are really close. That midfield is so packed. I have no idea where we're going to be. I think if we get 6th and 8th, I'm looking at 6th and 8th. Here we go. Just concentrate because there's been times that I've sent them out. I've sent these guys out and I've run out of time. That does happen on my stream a lot. Don't think that's just a one-off. I've just got to concentrate. Albon.
You've got energy.
Got it.
You know what I done? I'll tell you, Patterson, right? I'll tell you the secret. And I don't cheat or anything like that. I'm not going to say we're top 2, but we're in the points very regularly. We're competitive. I'm just sticking to my objectives. In season 1, we were getting regular points, and all they wanted me to do was finish 7th. No, 8th. So that was easy. That was easy. I mean, you know, I think McLaren only got a point or 2 in the whole season. So, and anybody knows Alfa Romeo are absolute in the bin, aren't they? The first season, that's a tough gig. So I sort of got to the point. I think I've done a raft of upgrades in the first quarter of the season. As soon as you could research into next season, I done it, and I literally just put 2 on each, and I've done aggressive underfloor, I've done aggressive front wing, aggressive rear wing. I'll show you the car in a minute, but after qualifying I'll show you the car and I'll show you where we've got to. This is season 2. We did get a P2. I don't know if you can see back in my video, we got a P2, where was it? Australia. But it glitched. The whole game glitched, and it was so funny. I think we had a crash, and then we went from like 16th to P1. I don't know how. But I took a P2. I was going to restart again, but I mean, if the game wants to give me a P2, then who am I to argue? But we've got a couple of P4s this season. So we're really building on that.
We could do with a bit more pace now if you've got it.
They want me to finish 5th this season, which is going to be a bit more difficult. But we are above Mercedes, and we're only 1 point behind Ferrari at this moment. So what I'm going to do is I've aggressively upgraded the car early doors.
Use energy now.
And what I'm going to do is I'm now going to research. I'm just going to research for the rest of the season, and I think next season we're going to be winning races, no question. Yeah, I'm saying all the wrong words. I'm on annual leave today. I'm crazy. I'm excited. Oh, Albon's not even improved. See, this is where you're going to have to upgrade your drivers, really. And I didn't spend too much on the facilities either. Anybody who's going to do a Williams save, I I didn't do anything on the facilities. Not a lot. This is only season 2, mate, and I agree. I agree. They've really come off the boil. I don't know what's happened. I think Sainz will finish. I still think he'll get P4. I do. I think he'll put in a good lap. I think he was on used tyres there. But we're only a point behind him. Right, here we go across the line. Where's Albon going to be? He's not improved, is he? Not improved. Yeah, he's P9. It's okay, it's okay. Wet race, remember. Go on, Magnussen. This guy's on form. Go on, lad. P3, come on. We're in the second row. Oh, it's hoping Verstappen's still got to come, isn't he? Ah, you bugger. We're on the second row. We're keeping Max comfortable. We're going to keep him. That's a good lap. K-Mag's on form at the moment. Sainz 7th in the Ferrari. Is he P8 in your game? Yeah, he's still quick. Lance Stroll on pole position. That guy's unbelievable. Nice. Yeah, this guy here, we brought him in last season. I'll tell you from last season, what we done was, in the first season, Sargent's in the bin. We all know he struggles in the first season. So I thought to myself, I want to get an old hand in, someone who doesn't cost a lot of money. So I had a little scout around, and it was going to be Hulkenberg or it was going to be him. And I thought, you know what, I'm going to get Magnussen. And I'm really happy with the decision. He's done so well. And he's actually... Albon kept us together last year. Albon was regularly in the points where Magnussen was 11th, 12th. So Albon did save us. But this season, Magnussen's... Do you want me to show you the car quick? Anybody who's in? Let's have a look at the car. Our medium speed, we're struggling. We've got the Ferrari engine. But our acceleration and our DRS has gone down a little bit. To what it was a couple of races ago, but I can't keep throwing money at it. We've got to come to a point where we're going to try and get 5th place. So really we just have to finish behind Mercedes, and we're above them quite a lot at the moment. So thank you, mate. I'm going to go and make a coffee now. I'm going to go and make a... Pocher has been magnificent in the Haas. The Haas has been really good. In fact, I would say that the Haas is in a better position than Ferrari at the moment. As in, they're regularly in the top 10. Well, Pocher is. He's really, really... I think I'll sign him. He'll be my next driver. I'm just going to go and put the kettle on, then I'm going to hydrate. I'm just going to finish this. I'm going to get another coffee. But Pocher is the most improved driver on the grid. But you see, he's had a season now. He's had a season in a car at Haas, and now he's starting the second season. He's a lot better. But he's regularly on my tail, or we're regularly on his tail in the last few races, especially Baku. Baku was a crazy race. I think we finished 4th and 7th there. Was it 4th and 7th or 4th and 8th? Was it 4th and 5th? I can't remember. So guys, I'm just making a coffee. I'm just going to set the car up. We have got rain about, so God knows what's going to... Let's have a look. Yeah, that's wet. That's straight wets, isn't it? This is going to be interesting, this race, because it's going to go down to the facts of... It's going to be wets, then it's going to be intermediates. And my weather centre's crap, and then it's going to be softs at the end of the race, isn't it? So we're going to start on soft tyres, whatever. I'm not going to mess around and put a bloody thing out. I'm just gonna do it as I see it. Because that's why you put the extra money in the weather centre, but our weather centre's rubbish. Yeah, we just go none. And we'll do it with K-Mag as well. We're not gonna keep you on hard tyres, mate. I wouldn't do that to you. Oh, we'll just put that there. So we can really hammer these. Let me just check that again. Mind you, I might just do that. It's going to be about lap 10. Because when that rain anybody's been to the United States, when that rain comes down, it does bloody come down. Been caught in a few showers over there myself. It's going to be lap 10. So this is going to be really interesting. I'm nervous. These races are crazy. Okay. Yeah, I'm really happy with the Ferrari engine. It's given us that little bit of nip off the line, to be fair. The little bit of acceleration to what we were. We were pretty poor at that last season. But one bit of advice I would say to people who are playing this game, because I mean, I'm not the best player of this game, but I think if you're in a struggling team in Season 1, if they say you need to finish 8th, just go for the objective. Don't be so aggressive in your upgrades, because you're never going to... Everybody thinks, right, okay, I'm going to try and catch Red Bull. Let's try and be the quickest car on track. And you don't have to do that in the first season. You literally just get your objectives done. So if they say finish P8, it's pretty... It's quite... I'm not going to say easy, but... It's not too bad just to get a couple of points in the season. You will improve the car enough. But I would just chuck everything into research. And then you'll have the last 6 or 7 races. You'll probably struggle a bit. But you'll get a point here and there. So, and then in Season 2, you'll reap the benefits of literally researching your car. Yeah, I believe so. I think next season's going to be really good. Really, really good. Yes. Mate, genuinely, Enzo, I would have probably... I think Ferrari done it right. I think he done it really well. Ferrari have sometimes let those guys race, but they knew that they had a 1-2 in the bag. You can't. You never know if they were going to pass them or anything like that. Something could happen. I don't know. I think they just needed to. Let's just hold position and just get a 1 and 2. It's been a long time since Ferrari done that. And I would have probably done what they done. I think they've got a really, really great team principal now. I really like him. Everybody respects him. And I think he made the right call there. I think if it had been, say, 4 or 5 races in the future, Enzo, I would have probably done that. But I think now, definitely. They're in such a good position, you don't want to jeopardise that.
And this is it.
Okay, what now, mate? Here we go. Come on, we're away. We can see we're on the second
and
no,
lights out, and away we go.
Inside Max Verstappen. Here we go. Look at Lance Stroll. Who would have thought we'd be up with the Red Bulls, eh? We're not going to be up with these guys for long. We will drop back, but that's nice. in my YouTube channel, I have got all my videos from this season. I've actually put it in a playlist so people can see it. Somebody asked me for that yesterday, so I've put it in a playlist. So if anybody does want to go back and look in season 1 and see what I did do, you're more than welcome to go and have a look in that. There is a Williams Racing playlist. Oh, I haven't been aggressive with the upkeep of the facilities. That's one thing I haven't done yet. He'll be back up. I know. Him and Hamilton are really struggling. I think they will change. We look to have a bit of pace on that Mercedes too. We've closed to these guys so much from last season.
We need lift and coast.
Yeah, I'm coming.
And I tend to, I know, I see other streamers,
Okay.
they're really aggressive on their tyres as well.
Oh,
I tend to bring them down a little bit because I think, especially my Williams car, this Williams car
Okay.
is much better when the temps, I mean I suppose it's with everyone, isn't it? Just perform so much better when they're not getting plundered on attack. I usually change it to aggressive or standard. You'll actually see me move it to standard at a lot of the times, just to bring those temps down. And then we tend to race so much better. The car performs so much better. And last season you'll see that
Let's try and get
we
past.
always used to drive in clear air, and we used to do so well in that as well.
It's critical, yeah, we take.
So we're falling behind
Okay.
the Red Bull. Sainz will push up. Don't think he'll finish 6th, 7th. I think Sainz will start to come through. No, I do like, of course I love Williams. I mean, I've grown up with Formula 1, with Williams and McLaren. I've really I do like Mercedes. I mean, I'm a big Lewis Hamilton fan, so, but I'll be buying the Ferrari clobber next year, mate. When Lewis Hamilton obviously goes to Ferrari, I will be sporting the Ferrari colours. I mean, Ferrari are always, you know, people's best team, you know, second best teams. There's not many people who don't like Ferrari, just because the name is fantastic. Especially us in the UK as well, we love Ferrari. Yeah, absolutely, mate. They're the guys, they're the big ones, aren't they? But it's not because they're the big ones, they're just steeped in history. They're the guys who've always been up against each other. I'm going to bring those tyres down a bit.
Okay, back off. Yep, copy.
But yeah, I'll be in the Ferrari pen next year. There's no question about that. I do love Lewis Hamilton. I've followed him since 2007, so. I've got loads of Mercedes tops. I've got 3 Mercedes tops. You know, like I've got the white one, I've got the black one, and I've just got a T-shirt thing. See, they're my drivers are complaining about the tyres being too hot, so I'm just going to bring that down a bit. I'm also going to push a little bit on the fuel.
No energy.
Just because we know that the rain's coming, so our car's not going to be as quick. So we don't mind burning a bit of fuel. And you see, we're right back on Hamilton now. Sorry, Russell. We're not pushing the tyre. Yeah, I remember watching that. I remember watching Ayrton Senna in 1994. I remember actually watching it, and the horrific, utterly horrific. But the way Formula One is now is so much safer. When you think about it, look at this in the DRS. We're so quick under DRS. We've actually brought the engine down. We're not pushing the car, apart from the fuel. The car just seems to be better under standard. Yeah, Stroll's magnificent. This guy is on form.
Gotta be.
He's so good. In season 1, he was crashing all the time. In season 2, he's absolutely flying. Look at where Alonso is.
Rain still coming.
So that rain is going to come. So we are going to now burn these tyres out because we don't want to leave anything out there. We've got to go for this now. And now then we've got to think who is going to pit first. That's another.
Come on.
Here we go. Look, he's on Checo. Oh, we take the Red Bull up to P3. We might not win the war today, but we're going to take a few battles. This is what I wanted last season. Just to give these big teams a bit of a bloody nose, and we're doing it.
Let's take a
We are
closer
doing
look.
it.
And if we watch Magnussen,
Great stuff.
can they squeeze by?
Just got that quicker car this
Up
year.
into third and contending for a podium place.
I've got 2 more upgrades for this season. I'm going to put them on, and then I'm calling it. And it's research for next season. And we're going to try and go for the championship next season. Probably not going to happen. But... Okay, so it's still showing that it's going to be wet. And then... Does anybody else think that hump, that second hump between 34 laps and 49 laps, that's going to be intermediates, isn't it? That's going to be intermediates. Or is it? I don't know. This is going to be down to me this season. Sorry, this race. It's going to be down to my...
Try to build this pack up.
Yep.
Let's get the pack under control.
Copy.
So Albon up to 8th, but our old mate Pacher is in front of us. He's in front of us. Right, the rain's imminent. So we've gone past, we are going to be boxing shortly. We won't yet, we can probably do another lap. Here we go.
There's more water coming. More rain.
We can get another lap in here, can't we? Magnussen's up behind Stroll, look. He's on the charge. We're staying out. Everyone's staying out. We're quick under DRS, but we're not as quick as the Aston Martin, are we? Oh. Go on, lad. Still not time to box. We're pushing this car, though. We really are. P2 from Magnussen. Come on. Yeah, I know. We're just gonna change him. So. I don't ever do this, but I only do it when rain's due. That is going to come down in a minute, though.
Back off.
Yeah, that rain's going to come down.
Do what you can to keep the tyres cool.
Okay, we're going to ignore that for a minute. So I'm literally... Magnussen leads the Grand Prix, guys.
It was the Williams driver we see there.
We lead in Miami. That doesn't happen very often.
And And we've got a new race leader.
Still not coming down hard enough, is it? It's going to have to stay out. We've got to stay out. And there is a little gap. Here we go. They're in the pit. They've pitted. We've gone past. That's not good. That's not good from us. That's not good from me. Still okay. Still okay for now. Now it's not. Now we're going to be in trouble.
Feedback on conditions.
I think they're ready for inters.
We are ready for
There's no
inters. We're
outstanding
ready
water.
for wets, mate.
Sorry,
Let's
the
go
box.
into wets. What's everyone else on? They've gone on inters. Why have they gone on inters? That's wet tyre track, surely. Oh dear. Yeah. Do you think... I don't know whether to put one on wets and one on inters. The thing is, I think if I put Magnussen on wets. No, sorry, inters. If I put him on inters, all the guys around him are on inters. I think I'm going to put him on wets. And I'm only doing that just due to the fact that I'm just copying everyone else.
Box this lap.
Box,
So
box.
if it all goes pear-shaped,
Box with you inter.
we're sort of in there with them. Huge pit stop for us. We got a double stack.
Box steps.
Box trippy.
Copy. Box.
Just be wary the pit entry is slippery.
Yes, copy.
So this second batch of drivers are boxing now. Leclerc. Yeah, that's a good stop. That will do me. So he goes, Magnussen goes. Albon's coming out now. Come on. No, that's crap.
Okay, I didn't.
Yeah, that's crap.
What was
We
that?
got left behind. But Albon's out in P5.
Sorry.
That's okay.
Pit exit
It's
clear,
okay.
watch the white line at exit.
So Albon's made up 3 places. So I can't grumble at that. But he's going to be on intermediate. Albon's on wets. Magnussen's got a lead here. We've got nearly a 5-second lead on Stroll. It's going to come down though. You're right, Enzo. That is going to come down heavy, isn't it?
Okay, happy to manage tyre short term.
Yes, copy.
So Albon's just going to struggle a little bit, but he might be able to come back at those guys because it's going to come down. We're just going to fast forward this a little bit. But I've probably made the right decision with Magnussen because we are on the same as everyone around us. So Albon's going to be quick now. For the next few laps, Albon's going to come up through the ranks. Who else went wets? Oh, there's a few on wets, look. But with Magnussen, we're just going to play it easy. We're going to play it cool. Heavy rain now for a little bit. I can't believe we're P1. What could possibly go wrong? We won't win this race, but it's a lovely little. Oh, I can. Sorry, I can push Albon now because he is on the wet tyres. We're going to push him a little bit. See if we can start to take Russell and Sainz maybe.
Big lift now.
Ferrari is recovering there, isn't it? Yeah, he's on the better tyre at the moment. Sing stand.
Nice.
Nice work. Currently P5.
We can just focus on charging the pack.
Yeah, we're going to charge Magnussen's pack as well. Where he's got a 5-second lead over Verstappen. What's happened here? Things are going okay. Albon up to P4. He's loving these wet tyres. I changed him onto different setups. Working at the moment. Weirdly working. Things never work out for me on this game. We went different as well in Baku and it come off for us. We got a P4. So Albon's up to P3. We got 2 podium positions at the moment. He's going for Verstappen too. What is going on here? Alex Albon's into P2. He's going to be leading this Grand Prix.
Right then, we can take a look now.
We always like to see
Well,
us
Alex Albon
overtaking
is
Max
past this.
Verstappen. It doesn't happen very often.
It's there for the taking. And that's second place now.
Yeah, absolutely.
Pack's on the low side now.
Yeah, I am going to do it. To be honest with you, I think he's going to take him anyway. There you go. Albon's going to stretch this lead because all these guys are on intermediates. It's only Leclerc. Look at Leclerc now, Enzo. You'll be happy with that. He's coming up through the ranks. He's going to be third soon. Yeah, he's... Look at Albon. How quick he is. Yeah. I thought I'd go different. I thought I'd mix it up. I didn't think he was going to do so well, to be fair. But you see, in about 5 laps, that rain's going to start to come off. Albon's stretching that lead. Leclerc's going to be our rival. Yeah, it's starting to come down now. So look at Albon stretching this lead. 16 seconds. 16 seconds. Someone's going to crash in a minute. Leclerc's second now.
Keep pushing.
Short-term pain. We're going to push Magnussen a bit.
No saving required.
Copy that.
It's okay. Yeah, Leclerc's back, mate. Great call from Ferrari, that. Sainz on the intermediate, they've done exactly the same as me. Well, or whatever, vice versa. Mercedes, they're both on the intermediates. I mean, the good thing about Albon is, even if they have to pit in a minute, he's going to have a pit stop. He's going to be a pit stop in front of those guys, isn't he? So I'm going to box him shortly. Albon, we're going to box Albon in a minute. We're going to box him now. 'Cause that's the last. So we're going to bring him in. 'Cause that's the worst of the wet weather out the way.
And we'll box this lap.
Box.
Set
This
fire
needs to
switch
be good.
enter.
He's 26 seconds faster than Magnussen. Just shows you you've got to be on the right tyre. So we've worked a great space. This is working so well. Something's going to go wrong. So is Leclerc going to come in or Ferrari going to leave him out? They've got to pit him. Surely they've got to box Leclerc. Yes, good stop. Good stop. Leclerc stayed out. Let's see, that's what Ferrari do wrong. What are they doing? Yeah, this is where it will start to come back into Red Bull now. They will start to move up. So it's lovely for our Albon. Albon can just streak out now. See, the lap times are just falling. Yeah, it's back into intermediate territory now, no question. So Leclerc's got to come in now, surely. He is in the pit, so Leclerc is pitting. We're gonna watch that pit. Yeah, McLaren were terrible season 1. Awful. Good stop from Ferrari there. Right guys, so Albon's got a big lead. A big old lead, hasn't he? And he's on better tyres. We don't want safety cars in this. We don't want them. Let's go. Can we win this? Right, I'm not even thinking about winning because I know Verstappen's on Magnussen's tail, but yeah, because Verstappen's closing in on him now. If this stays in the conditions it is and we don't have a safety car, we could win here. Magnussen, I'm going to get to the point where I'm going to try and keep Max behind. He might have to do a rear gunner job for us. So Ferrari definitely, look at, they've come up 4th and 6th now. Aston Martin's had a disaster. So I think my call there was not bad. Sort of done the same as everyone else, and we split strategies. Okay, we neutral that. But I am not pushing it too much. Yeah. I think it's sort of roles reversed. I think Ferrari have got a good race car in this game, in season 2. I think their qualifying, they've struggled a little bit, but their race pace is decent. Hulkenberg struggled in the Haas. Pacher is the better driver. Pacher there. Yeah, Norris looks like he's struggling. Piastri's doing what Piastri does. He's last. He'll be much better in the new version. So much better. Yeah, he has. What I'm gonna do actually is try and defend. We will.
Elbows out, keep him behind you. We can push more.
Copy.
Just want to try and keep him behind a little bit.
You can use energy.
Copy.
Because the more we leave our Verstappen behind, then Albon can shoot off clear.
Use the overtake.
Yes.
Low old pack.
Copy.
Just being a rear gunner, if we can get that down to sort of 10
Take it
seconds,
easy.
he's got a good little buffer there, hasn't he?
Use everything.
Copy.
Yeah. It's working, because these guys are falling further behind. Just using, call it a rear gunner, don't they, where you just literally keep that third guy behind, like building up a lead for Albon for the first guy. Do this a lot. Doesn't always work, but
Give me feedback on track conditions on the way around.
It's dried out a lot. It's going to be slicks very soon.
yeah, look, it's ready for slicks. So yeah, it's over 10 seconds now, you see. So whatever we've done, we've literally we've just delayed him for a bit.
Lift and coast 12.
Copy.
So 11 seconds now, you see. I've just delayed him over this lap. It's a little bit...
You can afford to drop back.
He will hate Magnussen for doing this. Anybody stop him for slicks? Yeah, he's now past him, so we can... It was going to happen. So 12 seconds now, we're in front of
Use the energy
Verstappen.
when you want.
Copy.
K-Mag's back in front, look. Hey! This is crazy, I can't believe this race. Working this a treat at the moment. It's going too well.
Try and keep him behind if you can. Use energy.
Copy.
Go on, Alex. Try and streak away a little bit.
We think you can reduce lift and coast.
Yeah.
Delaying Max all the time round these corners. Right, now we have to push.
Energy is available.
Copy.
And then we'll get round to that corner. Then we'll delay. 12.7 now.
Copy.
Just use up the overtake.
Yeah,
Now
copy.
we'll push. 13 seconds now. I'm actually playing this game properly. It doesn't always happen. Okay, so we've delayed him a little bit.
Copy that.
So we've given 13 seconds. The only issue is there. It's still going to rain for a bit, so we're going to fast forward this a bit. Yeah,
reduce the lifting coast now.
Okay.
So we're going to have to stay out on these inters. I mean, Verstappen is going to eat. They're quicker than us, these guys. We've been very lucky in our call for wet tyres, etc. So we have to think that these guys are going to start to catch us up a bit. Yeah, Magnussen's falling down now. He's going to do it. We weren't even thinking podium to begin with.
Copy that.
Use energy.
Copy.
Really, Albon's a bonus that we're even. So Verstappen's on 58. I mean, Leclerc is Charles, isn't it? He's going to be our big rival here.
We can start reducing lift and coast.
Yeah, copy.
Oh, this is going to be exciting.
Back off now.
Copy.
Use energy now.
The rain's coming down
Copy that.
harder here again.
Get the tyres down now.
Copy that.
Leclerc's pulling away from Verstappen.
Tyre conditions good. We can push a bit more.
Copy that.
Burning
Back
these
off.
tyres up.
Copy that.
Alex is holding the lead. Can we dream? It's 45 laps in. Oh, it's all about. Oh, here we go. Here we go. That we won't be able to win the race now. So that's a safety car. We're done.
And here we've got a yellow flag. Now it's quite wet for those.
Bloody
on the track,
Piastri again.
and you can see how the cars come together. And I
Yeah,
don't
that's
think
not a safety car. That's not a safety car. Okay, we have to keep going here. We have to keep plugging away. Have to know when to box for these. It's going to change soon. I reckon two more laps, and then we can go.
No further rain.
So we're going to go straight onto slicks shortly. No, I'm going to do one more lap for Alex. No, one more.
Save fuel, save fuel.
Copy.
Right, we're going to box and we're going to go on soft tyres. We're going to be the first ones in and we're going to get Magnussen straight in as well. This is it, guys. This has to be on the nail.
Okay, we'll box this lap.
Have 16 seconds lead.
Box.
If we don't win here,
Box.
oh, season 2, we could win here. Right, we're in the pits. This is it. Come on.
Just be wary the pit entry is slippery.
Okay, copy.
Beautiful sunshine now in Miami.
Box.
Box slippy, caution.
Copy that.
Yeah, good time. Leclerc leads the Grand
Close on
Prix.
exit.
Don't forget, he finished. He started 14th, didn't he? 13th, 14th. Okay, pit stops that. Okay. Alright, here we go. This is it. Is that track dry enough for us to sort of make up the guys in front? We're going to push a little bit.
We think you can reduce lift and coast.
Yes, copy.
Verstappen's out on 45% intermediates. What are those guys doing? We need to deploy in a minute. We need to get past him.
Yep, copy.
We should win here now.
Currently low on pack.
Yes.
We're overtaking Max Verstappen. We've got
To
a pit
increase
stop
lifting
on
coast.
these guys. We
Yep.
can't push this tyre though. I say that. But Magnussen's got a chance. We got a chance of a double podium here,
Energy
guys.
is available.
Copy.
Okay, 5 laps to go.
Yeah, copy.
Everyone's in the pit. Magnussen's going to come up through the ranks now. Where is he? He's coming past the pits now.
So Hamilton has pitted.
We've got a great chance of a double podium if we can keep these cars on track. Oh, Leclerc's just come out.
Comfortable to push.
Leclerc, I didn't think he would be out. Ferrari are behind us. Albon's got an astonishing 17-second lead, and that was because he went on the wet tyres to begin with. Still a little bit damp on track though, so we do have to be careful.
We've got no energy, no energy.
Copy that.
Magnussen just put in the fastest lap of the race. Oh, Verstappen's right behind us. I don't think it'll be a double podium, will it? Yeah, I think we're asking for too much here. Do we go for the fastest lap too? Magnussen again with the fastest lap of the race.
No saving required.
I will push him. I will push Magnussen. My God, this could be our greatest ever achievement so far. It's utterly amazing.
Two laps to go.
So Zhou got the the fastest lap. Well done, that man. Okay, so Magnussen's on full push. We've got to try and stay away from Verstappen. Could we get a double podium? It's looking that way. So Verstappen overtakes Magnussen. We're P4 now. But we are P1. Albon now starts his last lap. This is amazing. Keep it on track, please.
No energy.
We're wheel to wheel with Verstappen.
Keep
We're
pushing.
going full beans now to take on the
Cool.
might of Red Bull. A procession last lap for Alex Albon. We absolutely called it perfectly. Wet race, dry race, we've called it absolutely perfectly. All that hard work through the last season. paid off. This is a great win. Probably one of my finest victories, this. I'm going to call it now. This is probably my finest victory. Magnussen now in P2. We're not going to run out of fuel. We done that, didn't we, in
Just take it easy on the straight.
Bahrain. We're not going to do that again. Alex Albon, last corner here to win his first victory for Williams. Here we go. Cross the line. Albon wins in Miami.
You should be proud of that one, mate. Well done.
Yeah, that was amazing. The car was unbelievable.
Magnussen, is he going to get a podium? Please push. Are we going to get a double podium? Yes, we are.
This is checkered flag.
Yes. Utterly unbelievable. I can't believe it. I can't believe it. What a fantastic race that was. Perfectly, tactically, I was perfect in that. It doesn't happen often, it doesn't. I'm going to take the wins when we take it, but that's our first win as a Williams. This is where we want to be next season. We want to be winning these comfortably. Not comfortably, but we want to... This is where I want to take these guys, right to the very top.
Alex Albon put in an absolute showstopper of a drive today.
An inspired strategy from the team there. What a well-deserved win that was.
The team has been waiting patiently there, and you can see just how much it means to each and every one of them. And it's the former Red Bull Junior team driver who continues to fly high.
Yes!
And that's excellent, seeing both the team's drivers up there on the podium together.
Look at that. Never thought I'd see the day, especially not in Season 2. That's a great win. My finest on this game. Thanks for everyone sharing with me, because I'm going to be shooting off in a minute, but that's a great win.
Now, Karun, no doubt there'll be a lot for the teams to process after that race, but how do you think the Williams team are feeling?
I doubt they could be much happier. A win and a podium place. What a great way to round out the weekend.
And with that, our weekend in Miami now draws to a close.
Now the teams will be looking ahead to Imola, where the season progresses with the Emilia-Romagna
Imola.
Grand Prix. Get ready for some
A car
fierce
could be okay for that track. Don't think we're going to win, but I think we're going to get... Look at this. So, amazing Grand Prix. The rate, I mean, Alex Albon, where did he start? He started in 8th, didn't he? Qualified in 8th. I mean, Charles Leclerc, what a drive from Ferrari. They nailed that. Utterly nailed that strategy today. K-Mag, P3. We've got a whopping 40 points from this race. And now that means for me, I'm just going to research for the rest of the season. We're gonna probably meet the objectives. Albon up to P5, Magnussen up to P6. Lance Stroll doing well, keep chipping away. He's got 63 points, 2 podiums. Constructors, we're up to P3. We've dethroned the might of Ferrari. I don't think we're going to be staying there. But wow, we extend our lead over the mighty Mercedes. Yeah, I mean, the pit stops. The pit stops, we've got to work on these. We've got a solitary point. But I will say this. We were consistent on the pit stops. 3 seconds around that. So, yeah, sorry, Albon qualified P9. Got P1. Behrman, we're going to give Behrman a practice session next. Look at that, 4.5 million we got. What a weekend. Yes. No safety car in Miami, which saved us. So we have got 2 research, design and research. We've got two of them coming in. Got a couple of manufacturing bits, but I think our finances are starting to, our cost cap. Yeah, we're not going to design anything else this season. It's okay, we've got plenty of bits and bobs about. Yeah, so what we're going to do, straight away, we are going to research, and then I'm going to go, we're going to do a couple of research bits. No, we're not, because there's no engineers available, but it doesn't matter because we're only researching, so that'll be okay. Yeah, that's fine, we can do that at a later date. But anyway, thank you to anyone who's come in today for this Monday morning stream. Really enjoyed it. It doesn't get much better than that, to be fair. That's not going to happen every week. Utterly delighted with that. But thanks to all you guys who have popped in. If any of you have missed anything, you want to watch it again, you can always, I think the video's held in Twitch for a bit, for a few days, or there's my YouTube channel which you can go and have a look at. It's not great, but appreciate it, guys. Anyway, thank you, and I'll see you in the next couple of days. I'm not sure when I'm going to stream. I've got like 3 days at work now, so I've got some long days at work, but it will be in the next couple of days. And then we'll come back for episode 16. But it doesn't get much better than that. That was a great victory. I'm astonished. But thank you to everyone coming in today. Go and have a great Monday and take care of all of you. See you again. P1 and P3, Enzo. P1 and P3. Leclerc got P2. Go and have a watch back if you want to. I think the video's held in Twitch for a little bit, so yeah, go and have a look in there. Yeah, man, it was a great victory. You brought me luck because I don't ever win. I've not won for a long time. So amazing. So good to feel a victory again. It's been a long time. Okay, take care. Thanks for all your advice, mate. See you all soon.